279. I am Marvelous Marva. You guys are the Marvelous Martians, and today we're going to be doing some watercolor painting. I high-key want to cut this page in half, so I'm going to do that. I don't have it measured, so I'm going to eyeball it right here. So let's do that. Okay. Let's see if we can make you any smaller. I don't think we can, so this is what we're working with, you guys. I was not feeling like getting the easel out, so this is the space we're working with. And so give me just a second as I get started here, you guys. Thank you so much for the like. Thanks for being here. If you're just joining, I am just starting. It took me a second to get set up, but here we are. Welcome to day number 279. I am Marvelous Marva, and I call you guys the Marvelous Martians, and we're working with watercolor today. So, that is what we're going to be doing. Hi Zoobs, welcome in. You just finished volleyball practice? It's so totally awesome. I hope you had a good practice today. I hope you feel electrified and energized and tired all at the same time. That's always the best feeling for me after doing any kind of physical activity. Right now I'm just wetting up this page, so that's what you're seeing. I think I'll just wet it from the top. And now I'm going to allow the brush to just fall onto any of these colors. Okay, it's more so on this pink, so we're going to start with this pink. I'm going to get it wet. My idea is to kind of do some splattering. Make sure I turn it this way. Whoa. I guess we don't need the book itself, so I'll move that. Move that to there. And then we're going to do the same thing with a second color. We have water at the top of the page and then no water at the bottom. Also, you guys, if you're just joining in, I am Marvelous Marva. Today I'm just doing something abstract-y. I'm allowing the brush to choose the colors that it wants to use. I'm actually not looking at the colors. So I'm going to turn away again, allow the brush to just go and look. It's more so, I think the tip is at, yeah, the wetness touched the green. So we're going to use green next. I hope you guys are enjoying this way of painting. We're going to see what we come up with. Just how we're looking so far. I'll turn it this way. I haven't said it yet, but if you guys are new here or if you're just joining in and you're like, what is this person doing? I am literally just doing some abstract splatters. And I'm Marvelous Marva, and I go live every single day. So I always tell people to subscribe because you never know. Wait, no, I tell people, let me get my train of thought. First, let's choose our color. We're going to choose our second color. Let me turn away really quick. Okay, the tip is touching this blue. So here we go with blue. So yes, I tell people to subscribe because I go live every single day. Today makes day number 279 of me going live, so we're getting close to 300 days of showing up here on YouTube consecutively. So that is the reason why I tell people to subscribe, because I actually do show up. I also tell people to turn the notification bell on because literally that's how some of you guys know when I'm here. For instance, Zoogs, who just came from volleyball practice, he's got the notification bell on. He saw that I was on, and that's why he's here today. So do the same, you guys. Turn on your notification bell, subscribe, do all the things. My goal right now is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then from there continue, obviously. But really, it's for, like, I guess the metric. They want you to be at a certain thing before you can do a certain thing. So, hello, Pingwat. What a cool name. It's supposed to be like penguin, but it's Pingwat. Okay, we're going to pick our next color. We'll do 2 more colors and then we'll start doing something else. So we're going to just let our brush fall down. I'm going to turn away like last time. We're back at green, guys. What's this about? Guess we didn't have enough. This color palette is reminding me of like the 80s. Do y'all see it? I saw this trick earlier. It works. I think I want to use a little more pink, you guys. Hi, Scarlett. Welcome in. How was you guys' day today? Did y'all see I was doing a challenge, like an experiment all day? The experiment today was to ask myself what's happening now. Every time, like, I would, like, kind of leave the present, I would ask myself as soon as I recognize what's happening now and kind of pull myself back to the present moment. I was very surprised to see, like, just how much my mind just be wandering. It was about no judgment or anything like that. I just wanted to see, like, where my train of thought goes and what be, like, actually happening. I really love us as humans and, like, what we're, I guess, discovering here. So anytime I can do any kind of an experiment or make myself a case study, I'm always down for it. Anybody else love science? I love science. I like how this line looks right here. I think I want to use a little bit more blue after this. It's kind of giving a 3D effect too. So I'm going to let the blue, the pink, and all that dry a bit. Ooh, watch out. Let that all dry a bit. It's looking pretty cool, right, guys? I think these are the colors that wants to be used in today's art. So now that we have that, this is definitely not the brush we're about to use. Look at this brush. I'm not talking about you, brush. Oh, let me put you down. I'm gonna let you get to have the front row seat. You know, these objects, they have feelings too. And for some odd reason, sometimes I feel like I can hear their feelings. I'm just kidding, but not really. Anyway, okay, so we know we're working with this blue, this pink, and this green. So let's do some like kind of playful lines since this brush is so delicately thin. I know y'all hear that cat outside. It's Mr. Garfield. He's got lots to say. And we'll also do the same with the other two colors. Just like a playful line. I came home from work today, you guys, and I took a fat nap after I ate. I was so tired. It was crazy. I had another day where there was a lot of human stuff going on. A lot of moving parts. I won't say that I did okay, but I won't say that it was easy. A few times I had challenges where people were looking me right in the face and like fussing at me saying, "It's unfair what you're doing." I'm like, dang, it's unfair that I signed myself up for this. But at the same time, I am kind of happy that I signed myself up for, such a job that's so challenging because it's helping me to grow. I know, I hate to admit it, but it's helping. It sucks. It sucks bad, but it's true. Sometimes the things that we really need, we don't want, but we know we need them, so. But whatever we continue to practice, that's what we get really good at. I won't say become masters at. I'm going to just say we get really good at the things. I'm going to bring y'all closer, or bring this closer to y'all. Can y'all see it better? I don't know if y'all can see this or what it's giving. I think I want to do some circles with the blue too. I like that blue. You ever have a job that you're not really 100% sure what your title is, but you keep showing up to it? Like, you know what your title is, but it also seems like you be doing more than what your title is. But at the same time, some of the things is like, how can you even put a price on that? Some things just have to be done. For example, por ejemplo, my Spanish practice. For example, I had one kind of emergency over there today at work. Not really an emergency, but it is. Like the day started off with someone complaining about a toilet that had overflown and the place was in an uproar. I thought I would be able to have time to fix it today, but there were so many other little things that was happening. And so I had to make the choice to like not fix it because nobody had mopped up the water off the floor. So it was just like gross. It was like, I'm already dealing with enough. It wasn't even one of those, I don't get paid enough. A lot of these jobs and things that we think we want to get paid for, we actually don't even want to get paid for them. So it wasn't about that. I think tomorrow I'll have a better attitude towards it, but today I was just spent. I was like, if another thing. And that's a part of that whole experiment that I've been doing today because it was helping me to pull myself back. And once I pulled myself back to the present moment, it was easy for me to say, okay, yeah, I've experienced enough today. I don't think it's my duty or my assignment to go and fix this toilet. I'm going home. And I did. And I was happy with that decision because when I came home, toilet was fixed here, toilet was good here, it's not broken here. Sometimes we have to experience like the other stuff, like other people and other people's chaos in order to really be grateful for our peace. And I'm really grateful for my peace, you guys. I'm just hearing stories about people in relationships, people that are just trying to sort their lives out. And I'm like, I'm so glad that I decided to not be in no kind of relationships. Not to say there's anything wrong with that. I think that relationships are beautiful, but right now in this chapter of my life, I'm playing my life in game mode, so anybody that comes around me has to understand that, and you have to understand that at any point in time, I could decide that I don't want to be like connected to you. So I'm only, associating with friends now. I'm not looking for anything extra because I found like that life doesn't actually need it in order to thrive. I'm watching some show. I can't even tell y'all the name of it. I just started watching it today. What was it called? Like The Perfect Career or something. It's on Netflix, and it's this girl who is a writer, but her family is trying to get her married off so that she could save the family's farm. Like they're in debt and this and that. And she's like, I don't need to like have be like a wife in order to, like thrive in life. But, the way how the elders feel, like they're like, no, you need to be somebody's wife in order to be alive. Like, I like to see these kind of things because back in the day, you guys may not know, I was married and, I thought that I needed to have that too. I literally remember telling my son, like, we're so lucky that we have this guy. Not like, the guy was terrible, but that was just kind of the story back then. So we were so lucky that this guy decided he wanted to be with us. So if he doesn't show up 100%, it's okay because we're so lucky we were chosen by someone. I'm not bitter or anything. I'm just telling y'all a story. I actually am grateful for all the people that I have encountered in my life because otherwise I would not have this wisdom or this story to tell y'all. So anyway, I used to be that kind of person, and it did not, like, it was not as beneficial as I thought it would be because in hindsight, I have, offspring now. I only have two offsprings, but I have offspring now who feel abandoned by the person, the masculine figure that was supposed to be the other half. Sometimes I understand people when they're like, why would God do this, that, and the other? But then at the other time, like, I can always see both sides, and I'm like, if in fact we are computer programs, then it would make sense that we would write in some trauma in order to feel more alive. Oh, you guys, I had a conversation with a friend today, and it's okay. Have a great evening, Penguin. I'm so glad that you came to hang out, and I'm glad that you think this is so pretty. I'm thinking about adding some circles over here. We're going to see. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Zoobs. Now I lost my train of thought. I feel like we could do some playful water. Like, playful water, right? playful water, you guys. You get it? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So I came up with that's so it's like a huge delay. But so I was talking with a friend today, and we were saying something, and I said, what did I say? I said, you're not alive if you're not a little traumatized. I was like, bars. I had to stop everything I was doing to like. Thank you so much, Stephen Williams. Stephen Williams says, keep it going, Chica. I had to stop everything I was saying in order to go like put that in my notes because I'm gonna make like an overlay with it. I was like, that makes a lot of sense because everything that we were talking about was about like feeling like betrayal and feeling like, anger and like this is what like I expect from people. Like we were going through all those kind of sensations. And I was like, being alive, is truly traumatizing. And then when I like spun it back, I was like, period. You know you're alive when you're a little traumatized. Are you a little traumatized? Okay, I'm done. I know none of us want to be traumatized, you guys. It's like the last thing we want. We literally want a peaceful, easy life. And that's what led me to what I was talking about a moment ago. Where, I think that some of us, not even some of us, I think that we maybe do have a power, some sort of, or ability, not even ability, but there's some part of our coming up that allows us to choose some of the story beforehand. Because why else would such an amazing God like allow such nothing else can explain such beautiful things happen too. So I'm not discounting that. Y'all, I am loving this watercolor palette. Like, this is a cheap palette, and these colors are so pigmented. I'm like, what is happening here? Okay. I want to go over this one here in the pink. I like how the side is looking. This whole thing is giving me joy. So let's go back to our pink. I think this was the pink that I started with, because that's the one that looks wet. You guys, I did finish making the yogurt that I've been working on for the past 2 days, and it came out really good. Now I need to get to the grocery store and buy some more frozen fruit so that I can enjoy it different ways. Frozen fruit and granola. I ran out of everything last night. So now I have like a ton of, well, not a ton, I have a nice large size of Greek yogurt. I feel like if I would have left it another day just like soaking in the fridge, that it would turn into cream cheese. I don't know if that's what's really going to happen, but it's been a very nice experiment for me. I love an experiment. Okay, now we're going to sign our piece. We'll do it right here. And if you guys are new here, y'all can see what our signature is. Let me just angle you in, bring you closer. It's two M's because we are the Marvelous Martians. I'm Marvelous Marvy, all of the Marvelous Martians. And then we close it up with a V to make eyes, another V for a nose, and then we put some emotion into our face. And the last thing we do is make sure that we can see clearly now. Period. I'm going to go over it a little bit more so that it stands out. Ooh, this is so nice. This brush is real good, you guys. It's crazy. All right. Well, everyone, this is going to be it for the evening. We did so good. I love what we made. I love you guys oh so much. Thank you for being here with our abstract painting. Make sure that you're subscribed and you turn on the notification bell and you come to hang out with me every day because I'm here every single day. So until next time, I love you guys oh so much. Bye. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you don't miss when I come back.